Alright, I'm just back from shopping. I didn't get much. This is, by the way, my shopping bag or beach bag when I go to the beach. And I just got some pears, and I love that about the UK because it's 97p. And then this was like 175, some red grapes. And yeah, spring is in the air. And I'm wearing my Gucci loafers, some fingerless woolen gloves, and underneath this my Kenzo shirt, which was my brother's, and then he gave it to me, which is very kind. However, I just had the news that I need to pack clothing, which is always a big task because scarves, shoes, jumpers. I just start with this jumper because it's new and I want to bring this. I need to pick out which jacket I want. And also bags, although I have a lot of bags still in Holland that I want to bring back to here. So I'm just gonna travel light, and as I need to bring certain things back, I'll just travel with my, oh, by the way, look at these little, what do you call this? Back charms. So I'm just going to travel with this Longchamp bag that I have, which will pretty much fit everything I need. So yeah, tomorrow I need to catch a flight, which I take from here in Southampton straight to Amsterdam. By the way, these are my house flums. I got these last year for Christmas. I think they're shearling as well, and love this lilac color. Yeah, so I need to pack suddenly, and that's always a bit stressful because I want my outfits to make sense, and I still have clothing in Holland, which I need to remember what that is. So yeah, I need to just see which coat I will bring this time. I'll check in with you guys later on once I'm packed. So my bag is packed and I think it's time to just go to bed and then finish watching my series, which currently is The Resident with Crazy Eyes. I don't know the actress' names right now, but she was in Orange is the New Black playing Crazy Eyes, and love the show. Gonna finish that now, so then tomorrow in Holland I'm going to start with something new. So see you in the morning. This is, by the way, an antique bed I bought once in Holland, and I just want to show you these old Tuft silk IKEA cushions back when IKEA still did silk, and these are also silk, and I can't recommend anything better to sleep with. I've got a few silk pillowcases. It's just so much better for your face and don't get any wrinkles. And that's my bedside table, and that's the other bedside lamp, and that's the Chanel coat I shall be wearing tomorrow. Yeah, and there's everything else.
In an emergency, leave all bags on board.
Information about birth of price, you may ask any member of the crew.
A lot of homeware. I don't see anything of the new handbags. Or no vanity case. Just a lot of scarves. I mean, it's a small airport shop. Oh wow, I do love these caps. This is like a velvety and a lot of shoes. So next morning I just woke up and I'm back in Holland, and this is the garden room where I usually stay. So this is my parents' house and the sun is kind of coming through, which is lovely. And yeah, I didn't actually buy anything on my way here. I just looked at Hermes, some Bottega. I filmed a bit of it, but there's not much to it. However, I'm planning to go to some second-hand shops this week and to Rotterdam to do another vlog. And it's my birthday next week, so I shall also do a video of what I got for my birthday and what I got myself, of course, because having a birthday is always a good excuse to buy yourself some things. The first thing I like to do is go to the bags that I always leave here in Holland. And I wanted to show you guys my Missoni silk shirt. So I am wearing a vintage Gucci belt, and this is my Missoni silk shirt. And I am wearing that with my brown Gucci loafers. And I do want to show you guys up close the weave of this Missoni. It's a silk and wool blend. It's just beautiful, I think. The amount of colors that are in here. Yeah. So I have here my little Evelyn bag, which is a black leather Hermes bag. This is the only Hermes thing I have. With this little click system. I always fill my bags up with something. And yeah, on the inside it's all suede. Not sure if you guys can see. So this is just a little bag, which is very handy for me for when I'm in Holland. And I have the same sort of kind of bag, but in white. There's a little vintage Gucci bag, which has actually gotten really dirty over the time. But I love the fact that this is fabric and woven. I hate the new Gucci canvas, which is kind of like plastified, and I just hate carrying a plastic bag, like especially from a luxury brand. You want something that's special. So this white woven fabric I still really love. I think this is like a very special woven bag. It's actually not Bottega Veneta, but it could have been. It's all woven. On the bottom there's leather, and then on the inside and the handles there's actually one continuous string of leather, which I really love. And it has this pouch on the inside, which you can close with the pull strings, so your insides are safe, and that just goes in the bottom of this bag. I think, you know, that doesn't get any better than this. It's all seamless, like 3D round. You don't have any seams. And this is like an old style of weaving, which you can do with baskets, of course, as well. But yeah, love this brown bag. So these three bags I generally keep here, and then when I travel to Holland, I rotate with whatever bag I want to travel with. So a lot of you guys actually really enjoyed the fragrance video I made with my whole fragrance collection, and so I have been buying some more, which I will show you once I'm back in the UK. For now, I do want to show you guys that I have been buying a lot of essential oils in Dubai, as I showed in my last vlog. These are some of their essential oils. I actually bought a lot of raw materials. So this is a white musk. There's also a black musk, I believe. A very specific sort of clean soapy fragrance. But I've got lots of things. This is a patchouli, and I also have the saffron somewhere. This is amber, which is sort of like a weird ingredient. It comes from the fish in the ocean. I'm not sure if this is a very ethical way of getting hold of this raw ingredient. But at least the essential oils do not have any chemicals to them, so you can mix this to create your own fragrance, and that's exactly what I have been doing. I had an art exhibition last year called The Art of Living, which I curated, and for that I developed my own fragrance, which I use some jojoba oil, which is very good for the skin, to use as a blending oil and it's all organic. So I mix my essential oils together to make a raw concentrated scent. I wrote the ingredients down on these lists. I need to do something with my notes so I don't forget. Let me see if I remember what it smells like. So it's been in here, wow, for over 6 months. So it really becomes a concentrate of the perfume. This I will mix in this little mixing bottle, which I bought at Holland and Barrett, together with the jojoba oil. So it's going to be about 60 or 80% of jojoba oil and 20% concentrate. Then you leave that for a few, well, weeks or a month in a bottle. And ta-ta, here is my first essential oil. There is a label on there, which you probably can't really read. It's all matte glass, which I really like. And it's very much to the logo of my brand. And it does have a spray biddy. So yeah, you can just spray this as an essential oil, which is quite unique. Because usually one would actually mix this, instead of with the jojoba oil, with alcohol. And I'm not a big fan of alcohol. So this is actually really good for the skin, not so good for clothing. So I would always recommend that you spray this on your skin. And the other perfumes that I have, the mainstream perfumes, you should spray either in your hair or just on your clothes. So this is a short video. I just came here. Next week there'll be another video. And yeah, I look forward to sharing that with you guys next week. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.